there are so many social media platforms today. I mean, there's a lot. So how would a coach identify what social media platform would be the best one for them to be on?
I'll take this one as well because I'm for a little bit of
You
context
are
as
the
well.
guru,
Like
yeah.
I'm like the marketing and like sales guy on the front end, and then Claudio is amazing on the team building and system side. So we always kind of delegate those things to each other. I in terms of finding out like what social platform you should be focusing on, it's really comes down to understanding who your ideal client is. And when we're first starting as coaches, and I'm sure as people have gone through your program, Barbara, and they're like just getting started and they're figuring out who they want to
Yeah.
work with, they probably want to work with everyone, right? Which
Yeah.
feels easier because we say like, oh well, if I work with anyone, then everyone could potentially be a client. And makes it hard to figure out what to do and where to put your attention. So typically through the weeds, there is an answer of who your main ideal client is. Like the person that 80% of the time you would love to be working with.
Yes.
So if we can, what we like to do is really try and help people figure that out. And typically it's a mix of like where your best expertise is and your past experiences, as well as like some preferences as well
Yes.
around the type of people you want to be around and want to work with. And once we have an idea of that, the platform seems to just like pop up and much easier to us of like, okay, that's the platform we're going to focus on. As well as because they all work. They've all got hundreds of millions, some billions
True.
of people on them, right? So our ideal client are on all of them. It's just figuring out like which one is going to be the best one to focus on based on, where they're mainly hanging out, where they make their decisions, and also what our strategy is going to be as well. Like if someone is a great presenter, really good on video, and they want to really focus on building a big audience and a brand first, then we'd probably look at like Instagram and TikTok, for example.
Nice. Got it.
And be doing lots of like short form videos.
Yes.
If they're mainly working with people in like corporate or like small business owners that are hanging out on, probably going to be hanging out on LinkedIn. Maybe your strength is more so in like written content as well as like a good outreach system that you're going to be doing that way as well. So there's lots of platforms, but that's kind of how we go about it. We don't just recommend like one. We really try and figure out what's going to be your specific strategy and help clients figure that out too.
This is what I love about what you are both preparing to do is that it's not a one size fits all. It's not, it really doesn't work like that because everybody's individual. Everybody has their own passion. They have their own specific clients that they want to work with, whether it's, older people, youth, it could be teenagers. And those people are hanging out on different platforms. Absolutely. So I really appreciate that you're being more specific with each person that you're going to be working with. It's not one size fits all. I love that.